right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who does lead and rule well. Salutations to all you hopeful like Akim pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity to the four corners of the earth. And sincere Shalom also to you, Akim and Akwaf, listening and learning, preparing yourselves here in these last days. And to the entire household of faith, fighting this good fight of faith, I want to say Shalom again. All right, this is your brother Quad from the DC camp. Come back at you with another lesson. And I'm entitled this one, just Prophecy Watch. It's getting hot, and this is all, as you can see on the screen. This is on Twitter, the Global Eye News. All right, they have a lot of good posts. But they was just talking about the latest developments in the past week, man. You got the global markets crashing that happened, Iran preparing to attack Israel. U.S. recession fears spark sell-off in international markets. The oil down, crypto down, stocks down. Bangladesh PM resigns. UK riots, protests in Venezuela. These are all signs of the last days, man. And us, we've been waiting on these last few prophecies. We talking about the collapse of the system, which will usher in the MOTB. All right, the collapse of this superpower, Babylon the Great. All right, just speaking in code. The incoming World War III. All right. That's going to be fought with nuclear missiles. And then, that's all going to lead into our deliverance, man. With that, there's a couple of more posts that I had, and all these things have, articles, but I'm just getting, I want to touch these points. All right, this is, as you can see, August the 5th, right? I wish we can see comments, but they won't allow it right now because I'm not signed in. But it says Russian military experts are helping Iran set up defense systems and improve their electronic warfare. All right. And that's prophecy in itself, but this is also, look at this. Also on the 5th, Iran has requested from Russia advanced air defense systems as it prepares for war with Israel. All right, and this is the New York Times. So let me get this scripture, man. I'm going to get a couple of scriptures, just the prophecies. And it's the spirit that this stuff is happening because you got dudes talking about, Russia is going to be ruling for a period of time. And then this happens, which makes us go into these scriptures. What I say? Yeah, Ezekiel 38. So Ezekiel 38, Ezekiel 39, it talks about these days. All right. Salakia, talks about these last days, man. Ezekiel 38, and this in the blue letter, says prophecy about Gog and future invasion of Israel. All right. I'm going to start at the top. It says, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. So it's Gog in the land of Magog. It's not Gog and Magog. Like it's two different places. This is attributed to Russia. Okay? So when we talk about Gog and Magog, we talking about Russia. It's often interpreted as Russia, okay? So let me keep going. It says, and say, thus saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. All right. Now, so the Lord is against these people too. And don't get it twisted. They Edomites, but the Lord is going to use them look. He's using Esau to destroy Esau. He's going to use them to destroy themselves. Because it is the Lord that's putting it in their spirit to do this. Because when they keep having conflicts, they know it's not in their interest to go to war, because they all have these nuclear missiles that will just destroy the earth. But the Lord is going to allow this to happen to fulfill his prophecies, man. It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. All right. And so when we say Persia, that's modern day Iran. You see? So you see this? It's Ethiopia, which, like Northern Africa, Ethiopia, Iran, okay? I mean, not Iran, Sudan, Libya. All right, so it mentioned Libya. And then it said Gomer, which represents Turkey, which we know that they were straddling the fence, but, the scriptures say they're going to align with Russia, all right? And Togarmah is kind of like Turkey, Armenia. All right, let's keep going. It says, verse 7 is what I want. Be thou prepared, and prepare thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So when these last two posts, that's Russia being a guard unto them. All right. Let me see what that word is. All right. Mashmar. Yeah, Mashmar. It says place of confinement, prison, guard, jail. It says post watch observance. I want to see exactly. This is Ezekiel 38. Let me see here. Yeah, it says 2. This sucks. Guard, post, act of guarding. Okay? So it's defending them, in so many words. Let me get this. So when I look up the word guard in the dictionary, it says watch over in order to protect or control. Protect against damage or harm. And that's what they doing, man. We've done videos on it in the past where they said if they or Russia said if they Putin if America interferes, then they going to interfere, man. And that's just what's happening, man. Iran and Russia, they've strengthened their military and political ties over these years, man. And you got Syria, along with that. And this all goes into biblical prophecy, man. So, it's not. So when we saying these things, all right, when the scripture's saying these things, this is what's happening, man. Now we stand upon our watch, and when we seeing these different things, we measuring the times, we reporting it in real time, man. We seeing prophecy unfold right before our eyes. Now, what else? Because you got this part. This is also a part of the prophecies, man. Because this is how it's going to all happen, man. And the Lord's going to gather all these people into the valley of judgment, the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? And this, guess what? It's the plead our cause, man. So it's happening beautifully. It says breaking. This is also August the 5th. U.S. President Biden and Vice President Harris are currently in the Situation Room receiving updates regarding the situation in the Middle East. Now look what they have done. Where is it? I think it's all right. Now this was today. It's from a different page, Bricks Info. It says United States sends a dozen FA-18 fighter jets and ED-2D Hawkeye surveillance aircrafts to the Middle East to help defend Israel. You see that? Now, that fucking fighter jet, that shit is over $330 million per plane. You know, like the most expensive joint created. You see? So all their money and things is just going straight to to Israel. Because they are even was it Kennedy? I forget which president it was, man. You know? But they this place is designed to help them. All right, but let me read a little bit more before I get, because it says something that I wanted to get. All right, I'm gonna read verse 8, and then I'm gonna jump to Jeremiah. It says, "After many days," it's still Ezekiel. "After many days thou shalt be visited in the latter years. Thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword and is gathered out of many people, against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste, but it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands and many people with thee. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought." So the Lord's going to put it into their mind to do these things, man. And they're going to destroy that land. You know? That's what's going to happen. It says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest. That dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. And so, yeah, the Lord is going to destroy them, man. You know? So, okay, now I wanted to get Salakia. I'm going to get the second part of that. Oh, not second part of that, but, on this part, Jeremiah 50. And Jeremiah 50 and, you read Jeremiah 49 and 50. What was it? Wait a minute. Yeah. I think it's 49 and 50, or it might be. Yeah, Jeremiah 49, 50, they kind of echo the same thing. But in the beginning of it, in the blue letter, it says prophecy against Babylon. Now, Babylon's going to be destroyed. The land of Israel is going to be destroyed, man. That's according to the prophecies of the Bible. All right. And this is how it's unfolding. Because you can see, oh, matter of fact, what's that one joint? Let me see if I can, thought I had it. All right, listen to this, if it plays.
States is the one providing. What Israel has done is a massive war crime. The United States is the one providing the munitions every day to Israel. It's up to the United States to stop this now. Israel won't stop it on its own. The U.S. has to do this. The U.S. and EU are complicit in Israel's war crimes. And cutting off aid for UNRWA is complicit in the war crimes. The U.S. is in the hands of a powerful lobby which has supported Israel no matter what Israel is doing. But the American people are deeply upset and against what our own government in the United States is doing right now. It's a shame on Biden, and it's a shame on the European Union not to be stopping this war now. I want the UN every day to bring up a resolution in the UN Security Council. And if the U.S. vetoes it, I want the U.S. to stand in isolation in the whole world and bear the consequences of that.
And you can see, like, these other nations, they was calling for a ceasefire of what Israel was doing to Gaza, and these Arab nations, they wanted to ceasefire, and even these other nations, because they calling it a genocide, but America was vetoing it. So he's saying that they stand in isolation. So watch how this unfolds, man. You see the Lord gathering these nations. You can see the tension between Iran, or Persia, and these other nations, and Russia defending them. It says, I'm gonna just start at Jeremiah 50, and I'm gonna start at 41. It says, "Behold, a people shall come from the north, and a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses. Every one put in array like a man to the battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon." And that nation from the north, all right, is talking about Russia. So again, ultimately, these two superpowers are going to lock horns, man. But this is why they locking horns. It says, the king of Babylon have heard the report of them, and his hands waxed feeble. Anguish took hold of him, and pains as of a woman in travail, which is why they want to call ceasefires now too. It says, "Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan unto the habitation of the strong. But I will make them suddenly run away from her. And who is a chosen man, that I may appoint over her? For who is like me, and who will appoint me the time? And who is the shepherd of who is that shepherd that will stand before me?" Here's the point. "Therefore, hear ye the counsel of Yahweh, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations." Because it's going to be a nuclear fire, man. Bro, the earth is going to rock to and fro. And it says the Chaldeans, which when if you go into the histories, all right, the Chaldeans, they was known for their military prowess, man. Just like America, just like Babylon, man. And then you got the least of the flock, because they small, but they surrounded by all these other nations, and America is tied to them. And this is why they're going to help them no matter what. It said they going to help them at all costs. Did you hear that? And then he said if they veto it again, he want them to stand in isolation. Well, guess what? That's also prophecy, man. Because he had mentioned, he said America and the EU, which we know NATO and EU is that beast, So look, this is Revelation, and let me get to the other part too. But this is Revelation 17, and it says the doom of Babylon, right? It says, let me see where I want to start. I'm going to start at 15. It says, "And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues." Because you got, when you go into the prophecy, all right, that whore, it says in the beginning of the chapter, it says, "I will show you the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters." Because America sitteth at the top, right now. All these different nations and peoples, But it says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast," all right, because America's at the top. That's why they have the power to veto these different things. "These shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn with her and burn her with fire. So, ultimately these nations, they gonna turn against America. For whatever reason. Maybe it's this reason. Like this dude is saying, you want them to stand in isolation, right? You might get what you're going to get what you desire, but it's not going to be exactly what you think, man. It's going to go much further than what you people think. It says, for the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill his will. You see how the Lord is doing this stuff? He's putting it in their minds to do this. And to agree and give their kingdom to the beast until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And that's when this place is going to be destroyed, like as if it was Sodom and Gomorrah. It says, and the woman which thou sawest is the great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. And who else could that be? But it said, burn her with fire. See, this is what y'all don't understand, that this world war, is going to be fought with fire, man. There was another video that I had. I don't think this is, I don't think I have it on here, though. Oh, man. Let me see if I can get it. But real quick, this is Isaiah 9:5. It says, for every battle of the warriors is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And what does the scripture say? It says the third woe cometh quickly. Okay? We seeing all these things, man. We seeing uproars of the people. Earthquakes. Let me see. Oh, man. The heck? I don't know why it's not working. Bear with me 1 second. All right, I'm going to just get this in second Esdras. I was looking for another one. But this is second Esdras 9 and verse 1. I'll start from. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right. It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. All right. This is the times that we coming into, man. We coming into the end of the world, the end of a age, man. So this power system is being destroyed. You have you got these major banks shutting down. This is an article that came out. It says from the trenchesworldreport.com. That came out today. It says major U.S. banks shuttered 33 locations in just 2 weeks, man. National banks continue to shut down branches at an alarming rate, with more than 30 locations being shuttered in just 2 weeks in July, the Daily Mail reports. Banks closing branches include Chase Bank of America, PNC, Exxon Bank, whatever that says, Capital, Citizens, Dollar Bank, Lemont, Wells Fargo, and Zions Bank Corporation. All right, Bank of America shuttered 11 branches with Chase. I'm not going to read this whole thing, Now, I just wanted to read this part right here. It says, these shifts in our branch network reflect that more and more of our clients are using digital banking for their everyday financial needs and coming into financial centers for more significant needs or to have conversations about their finances. All right. And look, you got it. It's likely that over head costs, rent, maintenance, supplies, and staff salaries are a large factor. So they shutting this down because of this digital currency and stuff like that, man, which is going to usher in the MOTB. So all of this stuff is happening to create this chaos for their ultimate purposes, man. Because this place, look, man, they doing their job, because they working for the people that has this agenda, man. But guess what? This is all scriptural. You got the MOTB. You got idiots talking about that it's not the Most High is not carnal. I mean, it says buy or sell, dumbass. It says Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And this is what this is all coming down to, man. So these are the last few prophecies that we waiting on, man. I was still trying to find that one video for you, but I think that's the point. All right, let me see. I don't think I have it. But either way, if I, these videos is gonna be put up, often, man, because we standing upon our watch, man. So, that's what this is. This is about. We waiting on these last prophecies. You know who to tune into if you want the real, man. You're gonna have a lot of these scoffers in the last days. You got E, doing what they do. This place that we in is designed to put you to sleep, man, to take your attention. So you gotta fight harder in these days to to stay in the spirit, man. Because we in these last days. In fact, I'll close on this. All right. This is damn it. That's why. All right, this is Luke. Because guess what? In the midst of this World War III with these nuclear missiles, all right, because I could have got more scriptures, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna close it right there. But in the midst of that nuclear war, all right, that's when the Lord is going to come back. All right, the Son of Man, whom you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, Yahushua, will come back, and he's going to deliver his elect. The elect of the nation of Israel, not every fucking people, man. So check this out. It says, Luke 21:25, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. Distress of nations. Why do you think? It says with perplexity. It's going to be great confusion. The sea and the waves roaring, men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. All right, and that's what we waiting on, man. So we want these things to come to pass, because when they do come to pass, that means, our deliverance, our redemption is going to also come to pass. So, with that, Lord's will, that was edifying. To the next lesson, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. I want to say, Shalom.